Hello, everyone, and welcome to the new supermoon in Capricorn, our final new moon of 2022. We started 2022 with a new moon in Capricorn. We're ending with a new moon in Capricorn, and Capricorn has so much to do with yourself and structure and getting things done and being tangible and very much can be like lighthearted, but also very dedicated taskmaster. And so it's no surprise that we start every year with this energy of resolutions. There's also these big fresh starts. I cannot wait to do the 2023 Feng Shui, guys. It is so awesome. This is a magic year. All the themes are so magic. But what's really interesting about this time is that it is practical magic, the magic that you make. This whole Feng Shui method, which is based on infinite possibility, creative awakening, and your intention, is practical magic that you make. I believe you make your own luck. I believe that you can chart a course to do whatever it is that you want to do. And this new moon, the magic of this new moon is believing in your dreams and believing in yourself so much that literally you feel unstoppable. And so this is one of the things that I can't say enough about, this unstoppable new feeling and this magic that you make and this creative awakening on a high level. For those of you, first of all, before I go further, who don't know who I am, my name is Claudat. I'm a modern Feng Shui master and founder of the School of Intention, which is an entire method and school of Feng Shui, again, based on infinite possibility and creative awakening and your intention. It's revolutionary because it's totally empowering, totally customizable. There are no limits. There are no strict rules that hold you back from doing things that you want to do. It's all about feeling at home in your home and at home in your life. And for those of you who want to become a Feng Shui pro this year, the School of Intention is open for early registration and the details are below. And as we head into talking about this new moon and everything new and fresh, I want to just say that the core of all things, and if there's one thing that you do for this new moon and into the new year, starting the new year, is to declutter your home and your life, your energy, your mind, your patterns and habits, and of course, the stuff, because all the stuff around you has energy and it's all influencing you all day long. Decluttering makes you more you. And as you're going to see, as we go through all of this stuff to come in this new moon Feng Shui and everything, especially when we get to 2023 Feng Shui, it's so much grounded in this idea, this truth that you are infinitely powerful. And the more you can let go of what is not for you, the ideas that we've picked up, the fears that we've picked up, the pressures and the outside influences, and really get close to who we are, who you are, how awesome you are. That's where all the magic unfolds. And it really does unfold. I've told this story a lot before. At the 1 year of my life that I was the most miserable in an incredibly toxic, incredibly stressful job, which was very glamorous on the surface. And it was when I was transitioning from doing Feng Shui for fun as a passion project to having developed this method and starting to do it professionally. And it was right at the end of that cycle. And I decided for a year, my New Year's resolution was only to be happy. Every decision I was going to make was going to be based on happiness. And it was the best year. It was the year that kicked all of this off, started this whole role in my life, like completely transformed just about every aspect of my life for the better. And I can't say enough about it. So it was really self-affirming. It is not selfish to be self-affirming. And one of the big things that I did yesterday was clear out an entire email inbox. Have you ever done that? Have you ever just wiped out an entire email that you have where you just go, I'm done? Try it if you haven't done it. You might not be able to delete every email. In this case, it was an old email that I had. People still send emails sometimes there, but there was nothing kind of looming. So I just selected all and deleted. but it didn't delete the last bunch of emails. And they were all from that time, the year before I made that decision that I just wanted to be happy. And it was all from my job at that time. And I looked at it and it was like looking at like something foreign. Like if I went to a library and opened up a history book and it was like something completely foreign to me, and it was like another world that I was looking at. I was like, I can't believe that was what I was doing. I can't believe that's where I was. And it was, instead of getting negative about it, I was like, look at how far and fast things can change when you really start clearing out your life. So then I deleted all those emails, and it was like, I didn't even know they were there. I was carrying them around for all this time. I didn't even know they were there. And now it's like clean slate. This new moon is the start of a clean slate for you. It's a start of a clean slate for everyone. You can consider it like the start of the new year already. And for those of you who haven't done it yet, below, if you want to really start decluttering, the free Feng Shui decluttering class is linked below. It's the kickoff to the Catalyst Camp. The Catalyst Camp is the 8-week decluttering program that started the year for the last, this is going to be the 9th year of the Catalyst Camp, and you can get all the free videos below. And if you love it and you're ready to go further, join us in the camp, because it's the most incredible adventure. And it's been so transformational for me, for everyone. It's wild. And it was the thing that made me understand just how powerful this work was. The first Catalyst Camp, doing this with hundreds of people at once for the first time in my life, 9 years ago now. And I was like, this is unreal. What's happening to me is unreal. What's happening for everyone else is unreal. It's not just about getting rid of your stuff. It's not just about doing things because they're virtuous. When you're really decluttering your life and your energy, it's monumental what happens. And so take this idea of decluttering into this cycle to end the new year. There's a lot of fresh starts that we're going to talk about right now. And again, below you can find that free decluttering video class, which is the kickoff to the Catalyst Camp. And it's like an hour of Feng Shui. I hope you love it and really dig into it and do it. Do it and get the results. I've been so impressed and so thrilled and so touched by all of you who've been doing the things that I've been sharing. Some of them have resonated with you. You've done them. You've had success. Please keep sharing. And if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, do all the things. Share these videos if they're helpful for you, for other people you think will be helpful for. It helps to get the work out farther. And I so deeply appreciate you. And this is a celebration of you. So this new moon, 1 degree of Capricorn, the freshest fresh start. This is like go, new energy, the very beginning, super new. It's also a new season. We're starting winter for some of you, starting summer. Lucky you with the solstice tomorrow. There's new energy coming in such profound ways. Also, Jupiter is moving back in Aries, like really powerful. Jupiter and Aries energy for 2023 is going to be about expanding and being really supercharged within yourself. This is very self-affirming. This is very self-affirming. Loving yourself, embracing who you are, being close to yourself, working with your true nature, not against your true nature. This is the key to success all years, but this year it's just in the spotlight. Really bet on yourself, really invest in yourself in all ways. This is this unstoppable, empowering year, but it is very much about what you do with it. And so there's so much empowerment right now if you choose to use it. There's so much creative transformation available at all times if you choose to lean into it. And as I said just a moment ago, the best way to really clear the decks and dive into this is to start decluttering everything that you do not need or want, things that aren't for you, things that haven't been aligned with you, things, even ways of thinking, things that you watch, things that you listen to. I've completely turned over my YouTube playlist. I used to watch and listen to certain things, and now I'm totally turned a page onto very much other things that are exciting and energizing and really self-affirming. I didn't realize how much stuff still had a sense of fear in it and other things that were mixed in, which is so not my vibe. And I was just starting to pick it up. And I was like, you know what? It's time to watch new things. And so, in all ways, what will you choose to do with this energy? If you have a totally fresh start, what will you choose to do with it? Now, there's one other thing happening during this new moon on Friday. Chiron, which is a powerful comet of healing, turns direct. And that means there's like a real zooming forward of a sense of your wellness in the spotlight, your revitalization, your wellness through and through, energetic wellness, mental, physical, spiritual, in all ways. But this is very much focused on this revitalization. How can I revitalize myself and feel better and better and better? So, again, that clearing away of all the things that aren't for you is going to set you up for the most revolutionary new year ever. Now, in Capricorn terms, everything is about goals and getting things done and seeing things through to the end. And it's very personal this time. Again, just turn the lens in on yourself, not what other people want from you, not what for other voices are saying. Turn the lens in on yourself and ask yourself, what do I really want to create? What do I really want to experience? What do I really want to feel right now? What is that? That is the mission of the month ahead to start the year. Don't even think yet about, you can think about New Year's resolutions and goals and all of those things, but really, what is it deep inside that you want to birth this year? What is it that is most important for you? What kind of transformation in life would make you the happiest, truly the happiest? What does your core, your feeling sense, not your mind, not what you think about, your feeling, your deep, deep feeling, what is that? That is primary. So that's going to be a North Star. That's something that you can start to brainstorm. It's something you can start to write about, journal about, get clear on what those things or that specific thing is. And this is very self-reflective new moon because we're kicking off a whole new year. So the physical and tangible are really big. We start the year again. Capricorn is very much practical magic. It's the magic you make when you are grounded in the earth, when you are here, when you're showing up, when you can feel it and taste it and smell it and touch it. It's very physical, very tangible. So, what do you feel that is for you that will help you to thrive physically? What wellness habits do you crave? What if you would say, oh God, in an ideal world, I would love to be able to work out every day. In an ideal world, I would love to go to, do some sort of spa thing or sauna thing. In an ideal world, I would love to be able to be out in nature this amount of times. What is that for you? What's that thing or many things that have been speaking to you in terms of your physical, tangible wellness every day? Think about the energy around you, your home, your feng shui, and what is it that you would want to feel every day? Do you want to feel more revitalized? Do you want to feel more awake? Do you want to feel more calm and rested? Have you been anxious? Have you been having insomnia? Do you need to calm things down? What is it that you want to feel? And how can you start shifting the energy around you to feel more of that? So, to give you an example, let's just say that you want to feel more grounded, more present, which is so powerful for everyone to start a new year and really manifest more. If you want to feel more grounded, how can you do that at home? Can you wash your floors? Can you clean the rugs? Can you do a little bit of grounding exercise in your home where you look at each room and go, this feels a little bit floaty. I want to make it more solid. Maybe you get a big tree like I have behind me. Maybe you got some plants, things that connect you more to nature. Now, the big picture of this is clearing away all the things that aren't serving you. Sometimes it's easier to just get rid of things than it is to think about, what do I want to bring in right now? Or what's the right thing to bring in right now for me to make me feel the way I want to feel? So start looking at each room and going, what can I get rid of? What can I let go of? What can I shift and change so that I'm surrounded by that energy that I want to feel? This is all about your tangible wellness. You can also think about the habits of mind, what you're thinking about. How do you switch what you're thinking about? Switch what you're looking at. It's so simple sometimes. I know there are so many techniques and so many things people talk about to train your mind and control your mind. And there's so many valuable things out there in the world. But ultimately, if your environment is not aligned with what you want to think about all the time, you're fighting an uphill battle every day. If you want to think about wellness and greatness and happiness and joy, and you're looking at unfinished projects and clutter and disorder and dust and all sorts of stuff, what is that going to do? You're like fighting again. It's almost like you're trying to trick yourself. But if you were to create an environment step by step without knocking yourself out, gradually and specifically, let's going through deliberately, Capricorn, very deliberate, and organizing, energizing, cleaning, clearing up, really putting things in the most efficient ways and the most beautiful ways possible for you. When you look around your house and you say, I want to feel better and better every day, I want to feel more organized, I want to feel more energized, you're not joking anymore. When you affirm things like, everything's working out for me, I feel amazing every day, you look around and you see that. You don't have to fight anymore with your environment. It's aligned. If we don't change our environments and we try to change our mind, it's extremely difficult. It's like fighting a war, right? It's a war of attention. How do I get my mind to focus on what I want? Your environment is right there staring you in the face. Change your environment, your mind will change. Change your environment, your energy will shift. Change your environment, you'll feel different. And as you do, you will start to see all of these things unfold. Now, decluttering, the power of it is so immense because decluttering can literally lower the stress hormones in your system. People who live in less cluttered homes, who do a big declutter, report, and this has been studied, that they feel calmer. Cortisol levels have been measured. They have gone down for people, stress hormones going down, people feeling more invigorated, more energized, more alive, less depressed, less anxious, less stuck. It's one of the best ways to creatively unblock. But also, when we talk about this physical, tangible aspect, it's something that you see immediately. When you take the trash and you bring it out, you see it, you feel it, it's done. It's immediate. And that is so incredibly powerful. If you want to make big changes, these physical, tangible things make all the difference in the world. Now, Capricorn loves structure. And so, for those of you who are averse to planning, how many of you are averse to planning or scheduling? Like you just don't like it, or you feel like it's going to make you less creative, or you feel like you don't know where to begin, or anything else. If that's you, that was me for many, many, many years. I refused to have a calendar. I refused to try to organize my day. I wanted to maximize my potential. And I thought the best way to do that was to be so spontaneous and follow my instincts. And what I didn't realize is that by having no structure at all, I was incredibly inefficient. I was losing a lot of time. It was so hard for me and I got so little done. And when I embraced a little bit more structure, so you don't have to do big things at once, a little bit more structure, maybe you get a planner, maybe you get a digital planner, maybe you decide that you're going to do a to-do list every day, whatever resonates with you, but a little bit more structure, a little bit more, not intense. If you're really no structure, a little bit more structure can be genius for you. It will unlock so much more of your creative potential. You will be able to really be more effective, be more focused. Things become more of a game. Instead of seeing it as something that restricted me, I started seeing that structure actually creates more of a game. It creates more of a sense of, okay, here's what I'm working with. This is what I got to get done today. Like, this is what I'm going to do. And it became more manageable and more real. And so when you start planning, you are quite literally starting to create things. And so if you want to start on your new year right now, start making plans. If you want to start making breakthroughs in the new year right now, start making plans. And you might say, I don't know all the steps to my plan. I don't know all the things that are going to happen. Plan as much as you can and do some research. Start filling in some of the blanks for yourself. Yes, things are going to change as you move forward. Things are going to change day to day. You're going to learn new things. You're going to be like, oh, I don't want to do that. That was a bad idea. But without a plan, it's very hard to build big things. How many of you live in a house that was built without a blueprint? I'm willing to bet none of you. And so, without a plan, it's very hard to build things that are structurally sound. Without a plan, it's very hard to really make strides and grow. And so, one of the things I know for the new moon, it's always let's make a manifestation list. Let's make all of these things. This time, start your plan. You don't have to even fill it all in yet. Just start. These are my plans for the year ahead. You might want to even put down a few big areas of life that are important to you and start looking at this is my main plan for this. These are my main objectives. This is how I'm going to start doing this. Let me make a little bit of a plan and really, again, sink into the practical. Meaning you're not going to overload yourself. You're not going to change every aspect of your life overnight. That's going to be so overwhelming and crazy, right? So start planning. Start planning, even just start planning the month ahead or the first week of the year or the first few weeks of the year and see what that does to give you a sense of steps. This is really powerful. Now, for those of you who already embrace planning and you feel like you're super organized, if you want to expand, organize on a new level. What else can you organize? Is it time for more financial organization? Capricorn, very much in that work mode. Is it time for reorganization maybe of your morning routine, your evening routine? Lots of you guys have asked me to make morning routine and evening routine videos. So I'm going to do them seasonally, I think, in the year ahead and kind of walk you through things that have been working for me. And I don't know if that's something that you're personally interested in, but it's always interesting for me to look at what am I doing? Because I do have a real structure around things and it does change throughout the year. But without that, I'm like flailing. I'm just starting my day. I don't know what I'm doing. And it's, 11 o'clock. I haven't done anything yet. And then I start to freak out. That was my life. And I would stay up really late. And it was all a product of not having structure. So embrace a little bit more structure for the sake of your creative self actualization, because that's what's going to happen. It's going to be practical magic that you make. And so now, as you look at this year ahead and you start thinking about everything that you want to do, thinking about all the changes you want to make, really take a look at what you have learned in this past year. There's nothing like a pause before a new year begins. Take a moment, take a day, take an afternoon, and just reflect on the year. Go through your calendar, go through your planner and be like, wow, I did that. What lesson did I learn from that? Wow, that was really didn't work out the way I thought. What did I take away from that experience? What did I gain this year? What did I learn this year? How did I change this year? What have I given this year to others? How have I grown? And from there, you'll have much more of a sense of what's going to be the most purposeful, again, self-focused, meaningful to you in terms of where you want to put your energy next year. But also, you'll have so much to celebrate. There are many holidays ahead, a new year to come, and it's really gathering up all that genius And so sweep away all the stuff that's not for you. Make a decision. You probably won't be able to change all your habits overnight, but if there's something that you are ready to be done with, I'm done waiting. I'm done living in a disorganized space. I'm done getting up at all different hours every day. I want to schedule. I'm done with this. What is it that's really like, if only I could change these few things in my habits, I would be in such a better role for myself. It might even be re-embracing old habits that really served you and saying, yeah, when I used to get up and go for a walk, that was the best time. I'm going to start doing that again. Reflect, gather up your best habits to make you feel physically and mentally and emotionally amazing. Gather up your best habits to organize and energize and clear your space. And you can get those free videos below if you want some feng shui to just take it to the next level and really start decluttering your home and life and all of it. And then gather up for yourself that sense of what is it that I'm going to manifest in the year ahead. And you might just surprise yourself because sometimes it's in these moments of reflection that you realize, I want something totally different than I've ever done before. And that's what's so exciting. The 2023 Feng Shui is coming soon. If you haven't yet, again, please like, subscribe, all of the things. I so appreciate you, and I cannot wait to celebrate the year ahead. It's going to be so much fun. Happy new moon, everyone. And if you have questions, comments, always leave them below. I appreciate you so, so, so much. And it's such happy New Year's and happy holidays to all of you. Mwah. Bye.